Is September 28th, 2023, and it's the month of Asteraceae. I don't know if I'm saying that right or if Asteraceae, but you can see that the cloud is coming in. That's why I was filming it like that so that I could show you when I swung out that it really is a cloud coming in. Isn't that cool? Yeah, we've created a high pressure, low pressure, like extreme zone because we showered, and so when our warm air pressure flows from positive to negative. So right now, our air is pushing out, and that's creating a vacuum down. And it's like ours is going like up and out, and it's like literally pushing down and in like a river. So that's kind of cool. Today is September 28th, and I made some. Well, I made the stir fry yesterday, but I added some eggs today, and then this is all oregano, and we're going to be transferring it into here, and then grinding it, and then putting it into these jars. So that's just kind of my morning task. About to get to it. Yeah, I'm basically just like rubbing it to like pulverize it out from the seed parts. See? Very mechanical. It's gonna chafe my hands. Alright, we'll be back soon. Arduous, tedious, I think would be the words I would use to describe this job. I mean, it's now 12:20, so I've been doing this for like, you'd think this would be like 10 minutes of work, but actually, if you see like how, like, you see this thing right here? It's hard to do with my left hand. But like, yeah, like little blades of grass like that, I've been picking them out. And then you can see like, it's a slow, arduous, see like something like this? Here, I'll show you. This isn't good enough. So I have to like split that down and then remove the stem, see? It's like, I'm like looking at my screen, but there's like, to like judge where my fingers should go. Yeah, anyway, it's taking forever. So it's 12:40. I've had no breaks. You can see I've been sorting these. I'm just like throwing them on the ground. It's like whatever, like whatever. And then this is where we're at. So yeah, this is also just like throwing it. Oh boy, more to go. Alright, so I'm pretty much done. This part is, so this is what we got. Not much, but a good amount. There's actually a little more, so I'll finish this out, and then, yeah, we'll be done. A little more here, a little more here, a little more there, a little more here. Yeah, and, yeah, the rest of this can just get swept right onto the floor, and then right into the grass where it'll rot over winter. Perfect. Look at this. Awesome. Fantastic. So this is the final haul. And we're now sorting out things that are like this small. It won't even focus. Yeah, like that. Like that's not oregano. So we're like sorting out little teeny little things, like something like this. See how it's like still attached to like that stem? So I'm just kind of using my nail to like snap the stem and then toss out the stem. So yeah, I'll probably spend another like 10 minutes sorting through for like little things like that. Little things like this. Can't even see it. It's so small. Alright, oh, little spider's nest, get that out of there. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's a good haul. You can see I'm using like my hand to kind of like roll it and grind it a little bit in. And then, removing weird stuff. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Like, maybe like a spider sack or something? I don't know. And then we got this full one right here. Pretty good, pretty good. Hell yeah. Alright, we got 3 of them. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. 28th of September, and it looks like the bumblebees aren't quite dead yet. They've gone home. This one's still chilling, but looks like the other ones that were here dying have, they camped out, and then they go home in the morning, which is pretty goofy, but they will eventually die in the flowers, some of them. Look at this one, he's covered, he's super happy. He's like, I got all the pollen in the world. Yeah, just this one sunflower's got many, many little flowers. Sunflowers are great for pollinators, just absolutely one of the best host plants that you could possibly plant in the area. And I'm pretty sure they're natives. Milkweed pods, let's go. You can see they're popping open. So we're gonna be giving some of these away. I'm gonna go give my friend a bunch of these today for her yard. She said, she was like, she sent me this like weird cat boy fiction. And I don't like cat boys. So I didn't like that she was sending me cat boys.
What's a cat boy?
Like, it's what it sounds like, you know? Like, just like a...
dress up as cats?
Like, yeah, or like any combination of cat and human, like feminine boy.
I have a weird thing where it's like, I look at someone, like the musical Cats, where someone looks too much like a
Oh, the anthropomorphization is not my
It
kink.
makes me angry.
No.
I get angry when I see it. I don't
Same.
know why. I'm just like, I fucking hate this.
Same. And I wonder if that's how religious people feel about trans people.
No. It just, for some reason, I'm just like, oh, gross.
So I took the time to frame the characters the similar way. Is that sorry, my eyes skipped and thought I saw. Is it a salamander?
That guy right
Okay, that's why I stopped moving, because my eyes saw it and then lost it, and I didn't want to move until I saw it again. I saw it for like one frame and like hit the shield button.
I have a couple of them I need to send to you where they're like thinking
This is a red
of
app.
hiding under a mushroom, and it was really cute.
Oh, look at him go. Oh. The way they move is crazy.
I know. I saw tons of frogs yesterday.
I'm letting the whole thing go by. Sorry for like laughing and making it move bad. Look at his tail. Look at the way it goes. He's hiding. I'll give him some space. A train a mile away, I swear to God. I like interrupted my friend to start like filming. Sorry to blow your spot up.
I'll let you do your thing.
I had literally verbalized earlier in the day. I'd said, yo, we're gonna go this way to like specifically like avoid these kids, and if we time it really lucky and we get there, maybe there'll be a train. And then we just got here, and I was like listening to hear if I heard a train, and then I did, and I was like, ain't no way. And I thought for sure that we maybe had just missed it, but then I realized we hadn't actually heard it yet. So I'm actually in before the train whistle. Yo, I'm in before the whistle. Where's my fucking guitar? I have to go back for my fucking guitar. That's fine, like, it's fine, but like, shit though. After this train, we gotta go back.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna play a song. I was like, I don't have it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. How far back was it? Do you remember?
I don't know. I never saw you move it down.
Yeah. I had it. I just don't know how to get back from here. God damn it. Yo, we'll hear the train whistle as we walk, so like we don't need to watch it. Here, I can run up ahead if you tell me how to go. Let's go, let's go. Huh? No, I'm gonna go get my guitar. Once you tell me where it is, I'm gonna run. I run real fast.
Among the ferns over there. I was just trying to.
I left it like quite a while ago when we like stopped from, maybe it was like mushrooms, I think. This is a hemlock tree, and you could tell it's a hemlock because the branches are not paralleling each other. They're round and then they stick off from kind of random points. The other way you can tell is by checking the floor under it. You can find these things. You see how it's like, whatever the word is, but these ones will grow across from each other and they smell pretty good. You can also identify it by, they look like pine cones. They're about this big. And you can find them, yeah, you see here, they're everywhere. Because this thing will grow these things by like a ton of them. Like when I say a ton, I mean like thousands of pounds will fall into the forest. You can see them up above. So that's pretty cool. You can actually hear the woodpecker pecking at this one. Probably all the way at the top. And I won't break any off because I'm just like in the forest, but you can snap these off and use these as good kindling. I don't think... 2, you said?
This was here the first year I got here, which was like 5 years ago.
What the fuck? This area exactly?
Uh-huh.
I've literally never seen this, and I've been coming here since I was like 5 years old. There's even stairs. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is a good shot though. I've literally never seen this. This is at Five Rivers. These are maybe little raccoon prints, actually. That's so adorable. Oh my goodness. That's very cute. I don't think that's a squirrel. I think that's a raccoon. And then over here, these are Joe Pye weeds. Yep, Joe Pye weeds. For sure. And it looks like some jewel weed that's already gone to seed, maybe? Maybe. Hard to tell. Having like a brain aneurysm today. I've never been here. Fordham, yo, my grandfather actually probably unironically died from that. Which thing?
Your guitar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was called I think it was Binswanger's syndrome. Something like that, where like he like literally had a series of mini strokes.
We call it Binswanger?
Something like that.
So
I don't even know if that's accurate.
Janet's having, because she keeps having mini strokes.
Yeah, did she lose brain capacity yet?
Wait, which? I can't even remember.
This is the 28th of August, or I'm sorry, that's what you would think I would say, but actually it's the 28th of September. So it's like, what is this doing blooming? Maybe last month this was blooming, but it's because it got mowed and it's like coming back up. Private residence. Oh, this airplane, bro, you're fucking killing me, dude. I mean, it makes for a good interlude. We'll be right back after this. No, nothing. Oh, we've got some, I think, some dog bane Indian hemp, but that could be wrong. Actually, that could be wrong. Then there's jewel weed. Then there's an aster here, an aster there, an aster everywhere. Some more jewel weed that's blooming. It's actually kind of beautiful. POV, you're like a bug. Like a bee, you know. Then we got this side. I'll bend down. Huge truck going by. Bend down, get some pollinator shots for you. Hopefully not get stung like I did last time on the hand. Oh, let's go, a little bee, let's go. Bunch of little bees. Then we got a different aster. Whoa. I wild seeded this. These are echinaceas.
Yeah, the echinaceas.
And then rudbeckias. Black-eyed Susans.
Well, those are.
Oh, those may be
like crazy up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then in this, well, probably now. And then those.
Oh,
like,
is that New England aster? Train. I want to see the train. Can never see the trains. There's a cool bird down there.
That aster's pretty.
That's called New England aster, I think.
Yeah.
This is the nicest one in New England. That's why we named it New England aster. I wonder what the natives would have called it.
I don't know. Probably not New England aster.
No, probably not. I'm actually going to find out about that.
Well, I'm gonna go over there.
And I'll start calling it that. And then soon I'll start a whole movement. And we'll get it reclassified in Latin. That one's Coreopsis tickseed. I think it may have died, yeah.
Really?
I can't tell. It was like splashing like it couldn't fuck around anymore.
No, it's moving.
Yeah, it is moving. Maybe it like didn't die.
Maybe that was just a fuck off.
They're all very excited about this though. This is some very deep geese business we're intruding upon.
Deep geese.
Like, yeah, this is like not the usual geese nonsense. There's other people on the other side watching them too. This is some,
It's goose goofing.
yeah, this is some goofy ass goose nonsense. Very serious for them though. There was one like splashing around that I didn't record. I wonder what that was about. A terrestrial land toad? Where'd he go?
You went on his vlog.
I won't bug him. Yeah, I'm still gonna do that. That is, I mean, that's something that can make me money in the meantime while I petition for more money for an Ohm Center.
Yeah.
All I need is 3 or 4 rich benefactors who understand that I'm not just some fuck up, like, lunatic looking for money, and that I'm actually, like, capable of holding solvency within, like, a business ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I'm also very serious about helping autistic burnouts. And then, like, low key, also maybe some transgender women, but, like, also probably fucking not.
Why or why not?
To the trans women?
Yeah.
The why? Because I am in solidarity and understand that they need recovery, and a lot of transgender women are also autistic.
But why not?
They're the worst. They're like, if you know, you know. They're just the worst. It comes with the trauma, and I think it comes with the territory of...
Can we keep going this way, or...?
We can, but I think this is off the property, and I don't think we're on the correct side of the river, and I think the only bridge is that way in front of us.
Yeah.
But I think we should stay up here until these people triangle game across
I
laterally.
like it over there. Like, that's the
We
area
can go back
I like
this
to
way.
be.
Yeah, this is a cool little deer path. I think that they're one of the most annoying, because it's kind of like dealing with someone with an eating disorder. It's like, it's treatment resistant by nature. And being trans, there is really not one type of treatment. It's like, it's not a mental health condition, so you can't address it as such. The same way that autism is not, it's like, autism is not a mental health condition, it's a neurological type.
Right.
And there are complications with that. Being trans is its own complication of, like, chromosomes.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like dealing with someone with Down syndrome. Like, they all are very similar. They don't really have, like, they have divergent personalities, sure, but those personalities themselves are by nature retarded, or whatever handicap, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, to be correct. I think that trans people always have the same outcomes and always have the same quote-unquote solutions. And I think that many of them temperamentally are fickle, because why wouldn't you be fickle with something like that? What, you want to be willy-nilly with your gender? Go ahead.
Right.
Like, good luck. Good luck to the cross-dressers. Honestly, more power to them, but it's very fucking different than being transsexual.
Yeah.
And, like, so, like, when I made the decision to, like, chemically castrate myself and grow breasts, that wasn't just, like, something I was like, woo woo, I'm gonna go dancing at the bars.
Yeah.
And I think that that attitude pervades the cultural systems that come into the creation of the iconic transsexual degenerate cliche. And I think so fucking many of them default to this thinking that, oh, I'm autistic. And here's the thing, they probably are. Like, if you say you are, you might be, especially with, like, there does seem to be a higher variance of gender among autistics, and more importantly, a higher prevalence of autism in gender, self-proclaimed gender divergence.
Oh, for sure.
So, I mean, like, that may be false self-reporting, and I think in a lot of transgender women's cases, it is falsely reported or falsely self-diagnosed. And what they're dealing with is complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Mm-hmm. And what they're dealing with on top of that is attention hyperactivity, focus, it's like a new way of understanding ADHD.
Yeah.
Through like a trauma lens. They're experiencing a disassociation and a deficiency in attention. And it has nothing to do with the stimulation, right? Like, they have personality disorders, not because they're trans, but because they were excommunicated from what they wanted to become by nature of the trauma of the culture. Like, the culture created the personality disorder, and now where personality disorder exists, it cannot be necessarily remediated without physiological remediation. Like, you can't just, like, therapy a trans woman because you can't therapy a transsexual through therapy. It doesn't work. There's no, like you can make them make peace with the fact that they're going to die, and that they're going to die a man and miserable, and that they will never achieve a female body, or you can medicate it. You don't get it. There's no other option.
Right.
So it's like, so I don't want all of that and all of the trauma and blood-soaked wounds that can never be closed to open up on the people around me in a gender-confused, segregated by sex situation, where if I'm a female, like, I wouldn't necessarily market this way.
Be able to be better equipped. Oh my God, speed up trying to.
Yeah. And like the plan, well, the Alm Center is still like in its infancy, and the thing is like it needs to service not necessarily underprivileged. Like I'm not in this for the charity.
Yeah.
I'm neither am I necessarily in this for the money. I'm in this because I'm actually autistic. The fact that I'm also transgender does lend credibility to the fact that there is a high prevalence of trans people who also need autistic recovery. But I don't necessarily want the focus to be on trans women any more than I also want it to be on like sexual assault survivors or child trafficking.
Yeah, that's what you feel like they have experts on board and they can help you with that if it happens.
That's exactly what it is. And those two are...
This is a DMT clinic.
Right. And like that's the thing. Like we are primarily a psychedelic research institution that, you know, we can follow all the laws. No one's watching if we're following the laws, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if I go back to school, start really funding for this foundation, buy even a small plot of land out in any given fucking jurisdiction that people can drive to do ayahuasca ceremonies. It's not necessarily that I want to be a drug dealer and that's what I want to sell as an experience as a shaman. It's that I actually believe in the healing property of reclusion for autistic psychostimulatory sensory regulation, and just getting people out of the city or out of the suburbs and into the place where I want to go, enough to explain to them, here is what you are. Like, you are different than other people. No one has ever told you that. They've actually gaslighted you your entire life. You're no worse than they are. You're not that disabled. You can do anything they can do.
Right.
But that's gaslighting, and I need to tell people, like, that's gaslighting.
Well, that's different than being a guru.
No, very different.
Yeah.
But you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Huh?
So, Autistic Diary, I'm a little embarrassed about this. You're gonna see immediately. I don't even have to tell you the story. You'll see immediately. You already know what happened. Yeah, you already know. The black walnut that I put in my pocket like 20 minutes ago, I fucking sat on it when I was playing guitar fucking around. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. My friend checked. She's like, oh no. Oh, it looks like, oh. So is there like an like I'm wearing these dumb fucking glasses. These are terrible. Is there like a specific type of glasses? I'm sure there is, right? Like it seems that there either there is or there cannot be. Someone must have it already invented and marketed. A product that is like basically supposed to just go over your glasses or whatever, or just be glasses themselves, that are very anti, like these bright fucking car lights. Like what the fuck, dude? Like I just get blinded. Like if I could just like not see that, that'd be fucking great. But the problem is then like you wouldn't be able to see other shit, right? Like that's my assumption at least. I don't know.